In this video, I'm going to be showing you 3 consistent ways to make coins in FIFA 21. Just before we get into the video, lads, if you do want to buy yourself any FIFA 21 coins, make sure to go to the link in the description and check out Mule Factory. They've got a 24/7 service, they're completely reliable, and if you use the code LE5CHEAP at checkout, you will get yourself a 5% discount. So boys, like I said at the start of this, it's going to be a video showing you 3 consistent ways to make coins in FIFA 21. For this, you're probably going to need around 250 all the way up to 1,000,000 coins. It's a bit more of a higher budget method, to be honest, boys. So if you're not that keen on that, don't worry. If you click up here, it will take you to a video where you can make coins on a bit of a lower budget. Probably lost quite a few people already, so we're off to a good start. If you do enjoy this video though, boys, like target on this is going to be 600. On yesterday's video, we managed to smash 500 likes very quickly, so let's see if we can do 600. However, you've clicked on this video for 3 consistent ways to make coins in FIFA 21, so let's get straight into it. So, the majority of this trading is going to be special card trading. Now, the reason why you're going to need around 250 all the way up to 1,000,000 coins for this is because you need quite a lot of coins, because we're going to be spreading our bets over quite a lot of different things. I'm going to tell you absolutely everything that you need to know for this. I'm going to tell you what days are good to do this on, when to sell, when to buy, absolutely everything. So, first method is going to be thus. Now, these methods are predominantly, like I said, around special cards. However, this first method is going to be around Team of the Week cards. This should work on PlayStation as well. However, it's a lot easier on Xbox. However, if you are on PlayStation, you may need to change this min buy now right here just to make the filter a tiny bit more scarce. So what I'm doing right here is just, if you take a look at the min price, 9,500, 11,000 coins. Now, the reason why I'm setting it to that is basically this is the sort of average start price for any inform card on the market, or a good majority of inform cards as well. So basically, after the weekend league, or say on Thursday, or whenever it may be, people rage sell their teams, or they'll just try and get the teams gone as quickly as possible. And what they'll do is they'll leave the start price as default. Now, with this little filter, what we can do is we can go over to the 59th minute. As you'll be able to see right here, we're already at the 59th minute, very close to, and we can scroll over to the 59th minute and basically try and find ourselves deals on cards who are just listed up. So for example, you've got this Nakate right here, who is actually going on the market right now, what looks like around 25,000 coins there or thereabouts. Let's take a look if there's anything cheaper. 23,000 coins, there's a few up there. 22,000, maybe it's an okay deal, him being up at 21k. I'm honestly not too sure. Is this one fresh? That one's fresh as well. You know what, let's just take a punt on it. Why the hell not, eh? So basically what you're looking for is around the 59th minute, any cards who are a massive undercut, and you can check the price just by comparing the price. So we saw before that his minimum was around 22,000 coins. We've got him at 21. So what I'm going to try and do is list him at 23,000 coins and make myself around 5% profit. You're ideally looking for like 10% profit, 5% for the tax, 5% for yourself. Lovely.
2 words: entrepreneurship.
And the tax on that is going to be there or thereabouts at like 1,000 coins roughly. Not the most profit in the world, but with this method, it is honestly perfect to do on a Sunday night. In addition to that as well, it's really good to do late on at night as well, depending on where you are in the world. Now for me, I'm in the UK, so basically you need to judge it off where does content drop for you. So for me, it's 6 p.m. So it needs to be about maybe 5 hours after 6 p.m. content. It might be 1 p.m. if you're in the US. So 5 hours after that would be 6 p.m. at night. Basically, later on at night, this is good to do. So as you can see here, a couple of other cards have been listed up. So there's this one right here at 29,000 coins. Probably not a deal on that one. And you can refresh this every single time, and you're pretty much sorted, to be honest. You may need to play around with the min buy now. You may need to just play around with a few things. But however, if that start price is set up so you definitely always see people's start prices, you will always find deals. And you have to go over to the 59th minute like this as well. You can't just flick over to the 59th minute, because unfortunately it'll glitch out. It won't let you have a look. So there you go, boys. There's the first method.
Yeah, boy!
Moving into the next method, it is going to be special card, and you're going to be flicking between Shadow and Hunter. Now, I've done videos on this before. However, I feel like at this stage, we're coming into March now, and the method has changed ever so slightly. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make a completely updated refresh method, because this is what I'm using at the minute. So if it's working for me at the minute, why not make a video on it? Do you get what I'm saying? So what you need to do, special card, and then you need to go over to chemistry style and set it to Shadow or Hunter. We'll have a look at both of them in a little bit. Then what you need to do is the min price to 9,500. The max price will be slightly different, and I'll explain that in a little sec, and the min buy now might be slightly different as well. Search up on the market, scroll all the way to the 59th minute. Now, this is what you need. You need one card over the hour mark, otherwise it won't refresh as frequent. You can do it with no cards, but I've found that if you have one card, it works a hell of a lot better. So that's why I said about the max price needs to be ever so slightly different. So I just changed that until I've got one card over the hour mark. So at 11,250, there's nothing there. And then let's have a look at 11,500. Is there anything there? Still nothing there at 11,500. If you take a look at 11,750, is there anything there? There's actually two cards over the hour mark. So to get rid of these cards, what I could do is back out and change the buy now price to 3,500. Because if you take a look at Elvedi's price, it's 30k, whereas Dumfries is 90k. So if I set the min buy now to 3,500, that would filter this one out. However, we don't really want to do that because I still want the possibility of getting a card maybe at minimum price. So what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to drop a bid on Dumfries at 12,000 coins. I won't win that card, but it'll just get rid of him from the filter. And then if we come over here, change the max buy now from 15 million down one and search up again, it will refresh the market. So there you go, boys. I know that we've got that min buy now on at 16,000, so it means that we probably won't be able to get any at min price, but you basically get what I'm saying, just a lot cheaper than usual. So once you do that, you then need to come on and you need to compare price and back out. Now, when is this good to do? It is good to do on rewards day, it's good to do on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because people are playing FUT Champions all week. They've got certain players in the team and they just rage list them. And with the Shadow and the Hunter, it adds an extra value of around 3,000, 2,000 coins. But basically, you're not looking to sell that card for more, because what you're looking to do is pick it up for as cheap as you can do and then sell it for as close as the minimum price. So say, for example, Kanate's minimum price is 30k. I wouldn't just list it 33 because I've got the Shadow on it because it won't sell, but I'll list on it, say, 31 because it's just the added premium that people pay for those chem styles. And you basically just sit here, compare price, back out, compare price, back out, and you can do this the exact same with the Hunter method as well. Now, boys, I completely understand that what I'm saying here is quite complicated and it will take you a while to sort of get your head around this method, but if you struggle with anything, boys, please do just let me know down in the comment section. I'll help you out as much as I can do. So there's a Lenes right here actually at 40,000 coins, and I'm honestly not too sure if that's a deal. Usually I'll compare price and that'll give you a good indication, and if I see a bid that's more than what it's up for on the market, that's the deal for me. Or if you stay there, I'll be able to show you exactly what we do. However, I just want to show you how I would set this one up. We're just making it so there's one card over the hour mark. We've got the one card, lovely stuff. So we compare price, back out, compare price, back out, and then we wait until a card pops up. So what I'm going to do, I'll just go away, wait till okay, 55k. Is that a deal? Okay, so this one isn't a deal, but I'll show you exactly how I would justify whether it was a deal or not. Let's jump over to my computer. So the best way to do this is, to be honest, by using FUTBin or FUTWiz or whatever it may be. I personally prefer using FUTBin for the sort of daily price. FUTWiz is normally better for an instant price. So we've just seen a first inform Lukaku pop up at 55k, I think it was. So if we go over to his price over here, you will be able to see that his average selling price at the minute is around 56,000 coins. So at 55k, it's not a deal there because the tax on that is going to be around 2,500 coins because it's within the 50s. So what you need to do, basically, say for example he popped up at 50k and he's going at 56, that's a deal. Or say for example he pops up at 53k, it could still be a deal, because if we come down here and we go down to these graphs over here, if you just set it to hourly graph, you can see what the average sell price of Lukaku is all day. So you can see here that he's been selling all day at 56,000 coins, pretty consistent selling price there. Or if we go over to yesterday, you can see that his price was a bit more volatile, probably a bit lower because it was FUT Champions and people were selling off the teams in the run up to squad battles rewards, and you can sort of get a gauge for that price. So sometimes if you take a look overnight, you may be able to find yourself cards who may go for quite a bit overnight, and that's something else that I want to talk about with this method. It's the timing. The timing is a big thing with it. So like I said, boys, timing is a very big thing with this method. And is that a deal? Okay, no, it's not, thank God. Right, so the timing is a big thing with this. So before content each and every day, you basically want to be doing this pretty instantly. You want to be getting stuff sold on before content, because content can massively affect special card prices. So say for example, right, we get some huge player SBC that no one was expecting, and say for example you were trading with Lukaku, maybe it's someone who's a direct replacement for Lukaku, maybe like a, I don't know, a special card of Martinez who could directly replace Lukaku, Lukaku's price will take an absolute battering. So that's one thing that you need to bear in mind. If you're doing this before content, get them sold on straight away. However, if you're doing this after content, what you can actually do is list up a lot of these cards overnight at that slightly inflated price, and a lot of them will sell overnight because the market gets ridiculously scarce overnight. However, there's still people playing, so there's still some demand. It's all about supply and demand, boys. Like, if the supply is low and the demand's high, the card will sell. If the demand's low and the supply's high, it won't sell and the price will probably come down. So that's probably my best advice that I can give you for this method and sort of determining on whether something is a buy or not. And it's something which I've had to really get used to. Also, another thing to take a look at, if anything's position change from like striker to centre mid, usually goes for a bit of an extra premium, or say for example the other way around as well, it will go for the tiniest bit more of a premium. So you can see here a Carrasco in a left forward at 32,750. I am going to pick it up, and then what we're going to do is we're going to jump on Footbin and we're going to see whether or not this is a deal. So we're coming back over to my PC and we're going straight over to Carrasco, and it is its 84 rated version. If we take a look at his price on Xbox, he is going for around 34,000 coins, 35,000 coins. So we should be able to at least get 35k on this, which is very nice. Throughout the course of the day, he has consistently been selling at 35,000 coins, as you can see over the morning. He did dip down to around 32 earlier on this morning, but he is back up in price now, and overnight as well at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, he was going for 36k, and we've got it in left forward as well. So I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to get at least 35k with this. And then if we take a look at foot tax, if we sell at 35,000 coins, we have got 1,750 as the tax, and then we've got 33,250 as the profit. So we're only making a couple hundred coins profit. However, we can just put this up the tiniest bit if we want to and try for 35,500, and then we'll be able to get the tiniest bit more, at least be able to get 1,000 coins there. So I think that's going to be the selling price that I'm going for. Maybe even go for 36 as well, because he is in that left forward. So let's jump into the next method, the boys. So boys, for this next one, we are going to be staying on Footbin. It's something that I'm going to recommend for you boys to do as well. So what you need to do is basically come over to Footbin, go over to this players tab right here and click on FIFA 21 players, and you sort of know the vibe that I'm going for with this video. It's pretty much all special cards. So what you can do right here is go over to version, and you can go over to all informs right here, and you can actually set the price here sort of by ascending to descending or vice versa. And basically what you want to do is you want to make it so it's just the highest price first. Now this will completely depend on your coin amount and how much that you're prepared to spend. So as you'll be able to see here, for all informs at the minute, around 189k. If we keep scrolling down, you will start to see some other cards right here. Now for me, I've got around 700,000 coins, so I'm going to be trying to be spending around 10% of my coin amount per trade. So basically I've got myself a full list of players that I can start to go and take a look at right here. And basically what you're doing here is taking a look at cards who have been out of packs for a while, and they've started got a bit more rare as time's gone on. Maybe people have used them in SBCs, people have used them in the teams, whatever it may be, they've naturally risen, and you'll be able to get pretty good undercuts on these. So basically you need to take a look at a list of all of these players right here, and then go to your console and work your way through one by one, which is exactly what we're going to do now. So jumping back over to my console, we're going to start off with the first one, and it is going to be Heredeki, who is an 85 rated inform, who I imagine has probably been used quite a bit for different SBCs. So we go over here and go to Gold Team of the Week. Now I'm looking on Footbin, and it's saying that his price is around 65,000 coins. Now if we see anything at an undercut of that, maybe around 60,000 coins, it's probably a buy. So you can see right here that his price is a bit all over the place at the minute, around 63,000 coins. So we know that that card isn't a deal. So then what we do, we just move on to the next one. So we move on to the next one, which from this list is going to actually be Memphis Depay, who is coming in at around 65,000 coins. So then what we do over here is we set this to 65,000 coins, and we see if there's anything on the market. Doesn't actually look like there is at the minute. He has actually fluctuated to around 68,500, and this is basically this method, boys. You're trading with players who may fluctuate down quite a bit, and sort of the reason why I like trading with these is because people don't really check them as constantly as I'm up for checking them, if that makes sense. So you can actually get yourself really good deals. So we've got a Galassi here who was actually going for he was going for back in the day for like 20,000 coins, 30,000 coins, which is ridiculous, because now he's actually going for around 70,000 coins. which is absolutely mad. And people will have used these in SBCs, made this card a lot more scarce, but there may still be people who have them in the clubs and they'll just list them on just to try and get an instant sell on or just some coins in the club. So for example, Jesus Corona right here is actually apparently going for 60,000 coins. Nothing on the market there. His next one up is 62,000 coins, but for me, I'm not really that comfortable with paying 62k because his next one is 64k. And you just keep going and going and going.
Hey, look kids, double codes, twice the ice for half the price.
One other big thing to mention with this as well, boys, is please take a look on open bid for some of these cards. You'll be very, very surprised at what you can get with a lot of these cards, because people just list them up for just open bid and they're honestly not too bothered. So if I'm going through, I can find a card here that's coming in half an hour at 58,000 coins. Maybe I win him at 59,000 coins. I'm honestly not too sure. If we carry on going, is there anything else at open bid? There really isn't. Next one after that is going to be Hakimi, who is an 85 rated right mid. Another one who has been used for loads of different SBC solutions, I can imagine. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and double check his price. Apparently he's coming in at 60,000 coins at the minute. So we're going to do just that. So he has actually dropped ever so slightly at 60,000 coins. And there's one there at a big undercut at 49,250. And for whatever reason, no one had picked that up. There's actually one there on open bid at 52,500 on bid. And I've got him with a shadow on him as well. So with this card, I can actually sell him on at 55,000 coins. I'll probably go and double check his price, but it will be the cheapest Hakimi on the market. And he'll have a shadow on him as well. I'm surprised that that one was just chilling there. But if I'm patient with it and I relist it a couple of times, I can get very good deals with that. And the best thing is, boys, a lot of these cards do sell on. You do get lumbered with a few cards after quite a bit, which can be a bit of a pain, but they don't sell on instantly. So don't go into this thinking it's going to be like an instant trading method. That's really not the case. Like this Insigne I bought earlier on today at 51,500. Been trying to sell at 56. As you can see on the market, you can get him for probably around 56 still at the minute. Eventually he'll sell on. Someone somewhere will want him. I need to be out of him before 6 ideally, just to make sure that we are definitely safe. But either way though, boys, here are all the deals that I've managed to get from this video. Hopefully some of them will sell on. Has something just sold on? Okay, our Campos sold on. I don't even think I recorded that, obviously. But either way though, boys, that's where I'm going to be wrapping this video up. I may even include something at the end of this just to show some of them sold on if they have done within good time. However, I want to get this video up before I go to college tonight. Boys, if you enjoyed this video, drop a massive like on it, subscribe if you're new, comment down below if you need help with anything. But this is 26, Lewis, this has been some special card trading. I hope that you've learned quite a bit, and I am off. Goodbye.